Hi there, YouTube. It's me, Morphsuit America, and this is continuing off of my Light and Dark series. You can look in the description for a bunch of time skips, the previous episodes, the playlists, and all that jazz. So pretty much with this one, it's concluding the Demon Slayer collab. I don't think I can do anything else with this account right now, and kind of it's because I've just been working and I wasn't able to gather a bunch of coins for this account. You can still get the rewards and whatnot, but in terms of getting more coins, we gotta see if it does pop. Yeah, usually if I do one of these runs successfully, I'll have some coins, but it has ended. So by the time I upload this, it's already long gone. But right now, you can only collect the rewards from the Demon Slayer collab. It is ending on the 9th, which is when I'm recording this, but it's gonna be a bit wonky when you actually view it. So the biggest thing is all I need to do is just make sure to get all the stuff I can. I couldn't really put a dent on the Transcendent Scroll one. The reason being is because most of the remaining coins that I have now will go to here and try to emphasize on the certain items that I really need. The biggest one will be runes, a bit of artifacts. That's gonna eat up a good chunk of my coins right there. I will most likely aim for the higher variant first, though. Yeah, just doing some calculations, it's already eating up a lot. So, hey, I had to choose between. I'm not worried about grindstones in all honesty. Like it's nice, especially for endgame, but in terms of what this account needs urgently, I would have to go for this. And then I'm looking at the damn thing. It's only 700 coins, and then ooh, this is 250 for 6. And I could get 3 batches of this. Damn. Okay. You might do that. I do want my that costs though. Actually, I could mix it up. I could actually. Let's do that. And what's the other thing that I may want? I guess I'll go with Will. So there goes most of my coins, and I can't really do much. All the other events, like this one, the mission clear one, that I did complete. I did complete most of the transmog. Transcendent Scroll one did not complete. This one, I did get the free unit, but in terms of actually using it, using him and whatnot, I don't think I will. He'll be sitting into storage. And then the only other thing I should emphasize on is I think you can still play the mini games and then try to do the skill ups. But biggest issue is I don't have a unit. Well, other than the units that I already pulled with the scrolls that I currently have, don't think I can really use it to my full advantage. I mean, it'll sit there in storage, but I can't personally use it. So let me just organize this a bit. And let me just pull this up. So I guess this episode will be about runes. So if you do not want me to blab about it or talk about it, you can skip this or look in the description, or most likely next episode goes into more progression stuff. But for now, it's just getting... Actually, before I even start talking about runes, there is another thing I need to hit on before... Oh, I do have a few more coins, actually. I guess I need to look through my mailbox a bit more. There's a lot of stamina I need to burn through. There is this. I also have to... I need to find a unit that I can use that on. If not, then I'll just have someone that's close to 5-star status and then do it. Or if that scrolls for awakening, I'll figure out who needs awakening. Actually, I was working on a secret dungeon earlier for the Harpoon. But she does have a second awakening form now. And now I can start working on her. Get her second awakened and then put her on the team as well. In terms of what I got at the moment, most of the units I want second awakened have been second awakened. I remember pulling her from the... I think with one of my past girls in the past episode, so I'm gonna actually work on her because she does have a second awaken level form. I pulled him through the wishing well, so he's gonna be worked on. He's actually easy to rune, so I'm kind of glad about this one. But I don't know if it's gonna be handy for PvE. Actually, it might be. Actually, it might be. I'll have to toy around with this one. So I can build that. I got a bunch of these elementals ready. I just need to level her up. Actually, she's already leveled up. Let me actually do that now. Knock her out of the way. I forgot this is a different format from my main account. Oh, wrong button. This one. Oh, okay. That little warning is just telling me like, hey, you don't need all 5 elementals because you're going above the cap already. But don't care. I specifically worked on those guys so I can get her to 6. Some of these units might end up becoming a PvP build, or granted that I might need to build some runes so they can do PvP stuff. So she's already hitting max. I need to get this guy to 40. This one, working on the werewolves right now to get that one to 40. Need to work on this guy later too for second awakening. Might have some dupes prepped and ready for later. But yeah, so the one thing I could try to do before this collab ends is actually get this stuff here. And I might need to do a bit of farming off screen because I'm still short on a few diamonds, but I could eventually get this. In terms of some of the other stuff, this is, once again, a hit or miss in terms of what I could get. And I'm gonna just do this right now. Now, granted that this is kind of a waste. It depends on where you're at, in all honesty. Like, this is kind of investment, especially with me grabbing some of these runes because they are violent set and I kind of need them for, or I don't really need them, but it'll help me out in terms of me trying to push forward with this account and some of the units. And having some of the fight runes would be useful too for the Dark Viking that I got. Okay, I had to look on the right screen because I was like, wait, did I make sure to hit the record? Actually, I had enough to actually get all this stuff. Why aren't you letting me get it? I think I got until tomorrow to actually get it, so I just saved at least 100. Which is nice. I'm hoping that that's the case. So there's that. Farming the despairs on the side. Despairs and swift energy. If it is actually some good stat rows I could try to go into. Oh yeah, Ascension. That's gonna be another thing I had to showcase. I did get stuck at a certain point in Ascension, so I'll point that out in a bit. Oh yeah, and then also I guess I had to mention the guild thing too, because I am in a guild that my main account created that this account is in. Okay, that's actually nice. The HP one, not too bad, not too bad in terms of the other substats. This one, not too bad either. It's all over the place. This one should be decent too. Defense, accuracy's there. The crit rate, I don't think I need that on the Dark Viking. This one, attack, I don't think I need it on attack. This one's okay. Slightly okay. This, okay, the speed's high up there, so it could be useful. Okay, this is decent too. Violent. Okay. That stat is bad, but I can always swap it out. This one's workable. Has high accuracy. I might need to check one of my units to see who needs to increase their accuracy. This is actually pretty good. Violent and speed like that. This is decent too. Decent compared to what I do not have and don't have. It's not like min-max stat levels, but it's something for this to count. Once again, it's kind of good move for me to actually get these, actually use those crystals to get them, because that's a guaranteed rune compared to me going over here to the shop and trying to gamble and get something that may not be as great. Where is it? If I go to normal and I buy these things, it's like, there's a chance that it would suck, and it's not a percent stat in some of the certain areas that I need it to be. So, it's not bad of what I got. Did it show me the... I guess I did pull those runes out. Wasn't paying attention to the other runes that I got from the shop. Before I do that, is there anything else I need to emphasize on before we go into rune talk? So this is slowly being done, but the biggest issue is I can't go any forward. I can't go forward with some of this stuff, especially the one that forces me to use a skill or use this reward. Because I need a 4-star, I don't have a natural light and dark 4-star. Until then, I'm going to hold off on progressing through that. I'm kind of stuck in limbo until that happens. I don't even got any scrolls to work with. I'll just burn these. Mermaid. Assassin. Zelf. You know what? Why not? This doesn't give me anything either. Is it light or dark? Ah, yeah, I did mention the power. Hold up. Let me shove all these 30 units in here that I don't need. So, in terms of my tower progression, it went well until I got stuck to 60. And I think it's because she does a good chunk of stuff that's annoying. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to actually pay attention to what's going on there. So, I also, once again, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I did create a guild. My main account created a guild, and my alt is in it, and we're able to do some of these runs. Granted that these runs are kind of hard because this account isn't strong yet. Or as strong. So I did this earlier, so I'm gonna get a reward. Something good? Decent? It's not even that great. I don't even need that right now. So there's that. Alright, so I'm gonna most likely go into runes in a bit and focus on who needs said runes and where it needs to go. If you are not one for math and that sort of dealio, you can... Most likely it's gonna be the rest of this episode, so it could be also the next episode as well. But I'm gonna go into runes after I do these arena runs. And if you don't want to see that, don't blame me. It's going to be just a bunch of me trying to figure out who gets what and whatnot. I'll thank you guys for watching at the very least. And hopefully the next episode I go into further progression because I need to actually get to... Well, the biggest one I need to do is be able to farm dragon because that's the one that will require me to have a bunch of runes. Well, a lot of units like the violent runes. And I just need to make sure that the teams that I'm making are able to run the PvE stuff effectively before going into PvP stuff. Granted that I want to make sure that if I go to PvP, I have certain units that could actually help me get through the PvP stuff. Which I do have a couple. Like, the Dark Werewolf might be a good choice. Tion might be a good choice. Who else? Kro, I might just... Naturally, Kro's debatable because I'm making sure he does hit a good chunk in PvP, but I don't have a specific rune set to make him fast. Or I need to find very specific violent runes. I think he's built on... No, rage. I need specific rage unit runes with certain stats, especially heavy and speed, so I can actually put them into PvP. Granted that if I got a certain unit that can give a good speed boost leadership, it'll be nice. I don't think I have anyone like that. I should have killed that guy first, actually, think about it. Oh no. At the mana storm. Damn, she's tanky. And then there's also this that might pop up. I don't think this account is ready for it, but once again, my main account is able to go through it. Oh yeah, I remember on my main account too, I pulled like a natural light, a dark horse, and I was like, what the heck? Why is it on my main account but not on my side account? Yeah, I'm actually struggling with this now in terms of trying to get through this, just with the AI. That shows like I don't have a team ready for PvP yet. Alright, so that ends most of that talk, and in the background, I'm just doing a bit of golems to try to get more rune pieces for certain stuff. I can effectively farm golem with this team. Well, I wouldn't say effectively, but it's actually decent. There will be times where I actually fail a good chunk of runs, but at the same time, I'm able to get through it with this team. The problem I have right now is trying to get through dragons because I cannot effectively farm that. Oh yeah, I guess I should showcase this too. This is some other stuff going on. Once again, if you're really new, I'm going to spend most of the tokens into that, and then most likely spend them on... I don't have anyone that needs vampire runes, but I'm just going to get this out of the way, just have it, and then buy this, because, you know, level up fodder. After that, the Rainbow Mon, and then anything else, and then that should empty out the shop. So, runes. The biggest thing with this guy is that if I really want more crit damage, I would need to have like rage on him. What I got right now is it's surprisingly decent. Not the greatest, but something I like. Well, once again, I don't have a lot of stuff to work with, so I gotta work with whatever I got. Now, this is a rare variant, and I guess if you're new to Summoner's War, there are some things to note. When it comes to certain placements on your unit, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes in what is it, clockwise motion? Clockwise? Okay, yeah, it's a clockwise motion. Counterclockwise would be the opposite end. Yeah. So, the biggest one in terms of certain stats you're looking for, especially on at the very top over here, is 2, 4, and 6. Placement 2, 4, and 6. 2, 4, and 6 has a chance to either be flat or it's gonna be a percent. And most of the time you would want it to be on a percent. 2 is an exception because there is a speed main stat. And speed main stats can only be placed on rune slot 2. So if you want to boost your speed on a certain unit, 2 would be handy for that. Depending on what the unit is, depending on what their usage is, depending on the skills and how they play, you can use a good chunk of runes to try to match it. This is only a good reference to seeing how, statistically, how many people have certain units on this particular set. Do you need to follow this? No, but it is a reference. It is the guy. And the The reason why they would want to put, for example, this guy on a violent set is so they can have multiple turns. There is this passive which removes a harmful effect except inability effects on all allies each turn, and the allies will recover their HP by 5% for each harmful effect removed. In addition, your attack bar increases by 50% for each harmful effect remaining on the ally after attacking each turn. So you can see each turn, guess what? Like the violence set gives your unit more turns or a chance for it to happen, which is over here. Get extra turn is 22% if you have an entire set. Now, granted that you have to have 4 runes to actually get that ability to kick in. Other than that, the main stat is going to be listed over here. There will be another substat that could pop up beneath the main stat. For example, this piece here is HP plus 360, but you see a crit damage plus 6%, and then you see some other substats. A resistance plus 6%, HP 8%, speed plus 4. So if there's a certain, if the main stat is already set at a certain thing, for example, this is a HP flat number stat. This will not show up in the substat. You can see an HP percent over here, but you will not see another HP flat percent over here. So any stat that could become, any stat that is on some other stuff could pop up over here. So crit damage, crit rate, accuracy, resistance, HP, speed, like anything other than that main HP's flat stat. Now this is pretty nice because one, if you do upgrade this, it will unlock a fourth substat. But not only that, you would technically have 5 because there's already a built-in substat. The only issue is though, whatever this substat is, it is stuck as it is. So this is a crit damage plus 6%. This cannot be increased when you power it up. But anyways, going back to the main topic once again, 2, 4, and 6 is either a flat main stat or it's going to be a percent main stat. 1, 3, 5 is going to always stay the same no matter what runes it is or no matter what placement it, well, pretty much it is the same. Like all these runes, the only reason why the numbers will be different is because of the rarity. But as you can see, no matter how much of this I got, it is still the same. Granted that there was a difference right there because of the upgrades that kicked in as well to it. This is plus 15. I powered it up to plus 15, so it's 160 compared to the default natural plus 22. Defense last stat plus 22. So, gosh. With that being said, there's a number of ways you could go about it. For this guy, I think you still want speed on him, so he can have some turns. The other stat will be HP for obvious reasons. What is your attack speed? So the reason why you want to put HP is just so he's tanky, he doesn't die. He actually does all the stuff he needs to do. So there was a rune that I was thinking of putting on her. Now she has 100% accuracy, and what I could have done is put accuracy as one of the main stat percent over here, but I have an HP instead. The reason why I have 100% accuracy is because of these 2 rune pieces. It is a focus set, and if I have 2 of these on the unit, they will get a 20% accuracy. So these 2 are the main bulk of getting that 20% accuracy, but not only that, I do have some runes over here, like for example this piece that is stupidly high. It got rolled into accuracy a good chunk of times to the point where it is boosting that accuracy, overall accuracy for this unit rather highly. So there's that. I'm also putting HP on them because they're not heavy into the damage stuff. It doesn't really state anything about the HP, like they need to have a high HP for that. But once again, they're there to put a lot of debuffs. You also want them. The reason why it's on despair is because of that stun rate as well. There should be something that mentions stuns over here as well. Well, it doesn't really. Oh wait, it does mention sleep, but it's just another added bonus of like all the stuff that she can do. Like she can put them to sleep, she can poison them, can do continuous damage, removes beneficial effect. It's like despair would also just add into it, especially if you have like a good chunk of well, that's a good question. Does this actually get boosted by the accuracy of the units? Anyways, all I know is that this is going to be handy because she's already putting a lot of stuff on the enemy units, and her running a rune set like that is going to be nice. Now, granted that the orange indicates that you either hit 100% accuracy exactly or you went over the 100% accuracy. And you kind of want to make sure you don't actually go too high. Right now, these two pieces, these two rune sets in themselves already give 20. If I calculate the stuff that they already got on here, this is a subset of 11. So 20 plus 11 is 31. 31 plus 13 is 40, 44. 44 plus 22 is 66. 66 plus 15 is 81. 81 plus 7 is 88. And then 88 plus 13 is... Well, I hit 101. So pretty much I already got her to 100% accuracy. Well, she's 101 accuracy, but that's fine. As long as it doesn't go too stupidly high. If it does, then I would have to actually make sure that I get a rune piece that doesn't really go that far. Which is hard because, once again, when it comes to you powering up your runes, it is RNG. It is not guaranteed like, hey, the increase is gonna go to defense. The defense staff first. No, it's random. It's between these three. Or it can unlock the fourth one. So there is that. Now for this guy, I think, okay, he's at 90% accuracy. And I think I pulled something that could give him a bit more accuracy. I think it's on this over here. Yeah, so this could help him out. And I would actually go for this more than this unit piece because, yes, there is defense, but in all honesty, this unit doesn't really need defense. I would rather put this on my paladin, my light paladin. So I'm going to remove this. You always want to make sure you remove it. You don't want to just shove an engrave into something that's already there because it's going to most likely destroy it if you do that. So there's that, and yeah, now that boosted to 100, and now I need to calculate and make sure that I didn't actually go too high with that, because this is a 21. Just to count this in itself, it is 14 plus 18, which is going to be 32. 32 plus 21, 53. 53 plus... There's no accuracy on this one. So 53 plus 16. 53 plus 16. Is 79. 79 plus 15. Wait, no. Actually, yeah, it is. 79 plus 15 is... Did I just say 71? 71 plus 15 is, what, 86? So I'm actually hitting a lot higher than I want it to. Wait a second. Why do I have that? Okay, that's the issue. I think I shoved it there because I had no HP. Yeah, that still is the case. I don't have any HP gain stat. What am I supposed to do with this? I'm gonna put this instead. That shouldn't mess up the... Yeah, still high. That is a focus piece on that placement. I don't have anything. Okay. What do I have here? There was no accuracy on here. Has a good chunk of speed, which I could emphasize on. Granted that another unit might need it. I don't think so. No. Let me just do this. I should have a rune or a violent piece that can go up there, which questionable pieces. This one I could actually gamble with. This has no speed, which means that I'm most likely gonna put this on a PvE sort of unit. So what I'm gonna do, well, just to showcase how the rune upgrade kicks in, you can go all the way to plus 15. For a legendary rune, it's gonna allow you to roll into 4 substats 4 times. The lower the grade, the lower amount of chances you get a roll into certain substats. For example, if you have a regular blue rune, a rare rune piece, which is blue. Is it rare? Yeah, it's rare. So if you got a rare one, if you try to upgrade it to plus 15, it's most likely going to roll once into something or twice. It rolls twice into something, and then that's pretty much it. It'll unlock all the other hidden stuff, but it's not going to give you more rolls. Hero 1 will give you 3 rolls, so you can get 3 stuff. You can emphasize on the certain, hopefully emphasize on a certain stat 3 times, and then it's going to unlock the 4th ability and then finalize. The reason why you want legend is because if you got legendary runes, it's going to emphasize on the stat, a certain substats 4 times, or a chance of it to be increased 4 times. And that's pretty much it. And that's the highest you can do. So this piece, for example, has 14 accuracy. This has speed. The biggest one I would do with this piece is if it can roll it into either crit rate or attack, since it has those stats. This one, for example, I could shove it onto you so you can actually be tankier. Or I can give it to you because you actually need some rune sets as well. Might actually give it to you instead. So anyways, let's do a bit of gambling in terms of the stats, because we got some stuff over here. This one would be really good. Actually, let's play around with this one. Alright. You can see it rode once into speed. Resistance, that's not good. Crit damage. It might be an all-rounder if it... Okay. So, this isn't utterly bad, but it's not perfect. So, it is usable, but in terms of trying to force this into PvP, not that great. I would actually shove this on a unit that would benefit from the crit rate, crit damage, and the speed. So I could put it on someone that actually needs that. Actually, it wouldn't be bad to put it on you, because you might need that resistance. Because of the crit rate, crit damage, though, questionable. She needs a rage set, but I gave her fatal because that's the only one I could try to shove on. Alright, so going back to you, I might as well shove this onto you for now. But anyways, going back to you... No, don't do that. Don't do that. We're gonna go back over here and then upgrade this. So I'm just gonna go to plus 15. Let's see how many times it rolls into stuff. Dang it! This isn't bad. But I would need to find a unit that specifically can emphasize on that. I think I also had like a 1 unit piece that actually gave so much. Yeah, this one was really nice because it rolled multiple times into crit rate. I don't have anyone that would need to emphasize on that yet. But dang it. This one is done made up. I guess I'll have to shove this piece back on them. Yeah, let's do that. It kind of hits all 3 of the things that I would want it to have. I think accuracy is still stupidly high though. I mean, if I'm able to hit... Actually, if I just look at these pieces, 7, 14, 21, 21, 18, 39, 39, 21. $39, 21. That's 70. 70. 70 plus 13 is 83. 83 plus 14. 97. And then I got... This guy is hitting way too much in terms of the accuracy. Damn. I'm actually... Yeah, that's not good. Like, this unit piece is good. But at the same time, it's too much to the point where it's like... I'm actually overdoing the thing. If I take that off, it just stops it too. Actually, is there a focus piece that doesn't? No, I don't have anything that doesn't. Damn. I might be stuck with this for now. Yeah, I'll leave it as it is for now, but I need to revisit this guy because he's actually hitting too high with the stuff. And I realize I'm already going... you know what? I'll push this particular episode a bit longer further because it is going to be me just trying to rune these guys a bit better now. This guy... What am I trying to do with you? You... With a humility strike to provoke the enemy for 1 turn and increase the provoke effect by turn up to do. If you attack, the attack will deal more damage according to your max HP. With the John Sword, max HP. Increase chances of receiving critical hits by 50 and decreases the cooldown of your skill each time you are attacked. In addition, increases your... Okay, that's why the violence is useful in this one. Now, if I really want to, I can make this unit be resistant, but at the same time, I don't think I have various pieces to do that. Not only that, I have several issues with this unit because it does not emphasize heavily on the HP stuff. Well, apparently you want speed on him. Revenge. I got nothing in that department. I do have a speed though. I mean HP, but it's in the wrong slot. Well, I can make it decent if I can put it in the right slot. So that's a hero grade. That's a rare. I'm gonna remove this. Move this. Engrave this. So that should pop in and then go to the violent because I do have several of them within the speed category. This one's speed, for example. This one's speed too. Let's see where you roll. That's not good. 2 of them roll into that. If I really want to, I could emphasize on that HP. Actually, he does kind of want that emphasis on the HP. Which one's better for this guy? Not that piece I'm looking at. That's a 20%. They're the same. It's just that the difference is within the 4th one. This one actually has defense, and honestly... Actually, I also had to look at you too now, thinking about it. Oh yeah, her resistance is high. Well, HP is questionable though, because it's not there. But I should have a rune piece to kind of compensate for that. I do. And I said... Alright, so she's actually slightly built. The only problem is that. And I just realized too, that particular stat is what's boosting her to have like high resistance. This is shit, but I'll keep it for now. What did I give her? This set. And this one is actually in these positions. Already plus 15 it went into some other stats and it's not that great. I don't have an HP one, but I decided to stick with this one, and it doesn't really emphasize on the other stuff too. So this needs a rework in terms of that category. Everything else could be workable. This one could have a bit more HP. This one, same deal. Actually, doesn't really have anything that's How's your accuracy? It's 50-50, which isn't bad, but the main issue is it's not HP heavy, which I kind of do need. But at the same time, I don't have as many of those HP stuff since I shoved it on other units. But anyways, going back to... Who was it that was staring at you? I am most likely going to shove that speed rune over here. So now this is actually pretty much heavily built. Not really high in anything. Well, other than HP, because now I got two particular HP percent stats on the main stat. In terms of the other stats, that one could get a work. What do I have? Could upgrade this. Let's see. That was everything into everything. It is a bit better than what I currently have. If you toy around with this one. Ooh, that is heavy into speed. That's actually kind of good. Not the highest, but that's actually useful for like PvP. Because it is 20 compared to, and that's 3 rows into it. And all these other stats are decent, but I would put it on someone that's heavy on the support side. And then if I have a grindstone, that can push it even further to like 25 or something. That one's crit rate. Yeah, we'll swap this out. And then that is decent in terms of HP. The defense is there. HP is the main stat. There's that. Defense and HP is there. Accuracy, HP, defense. And then this one has resistance, but I'd rather have the HP on it, but I don't have any rows into it. And then if I were to build you, the issue I am running to is that I traded in the certain HP, so I would shove... I guess? For now, I'll shove it on you. Ah, that sucks. Accuracy as well? Jeez. Could have shoved you with that. I just realized that is like too many. Oh, wait. Hold up. Dummy me forgot. I have been farming energy runes. But that's the other alternative. Ah, god. Not the greatest rune, because you can only, once again, roll 2 times. It only rolls into those 2. It's not the best, but I'ma take it. And honestly, I'm kind of shoving the better energy runes on this guy anyways. Well, I say better, but as you can see, it's questionable because it's some of this is still rare grade. I think I can swap this out with something. This rode a good chunk of the speed. Actually, no. The reason why I kept this, even though it's a rare grade, it went into HP twice and it's 23. If I can beat something, or if I have something that can beat that, that'd be great. But I don't think I do. That goes heavy into crit damage, and that's questionable because who needs an HP set that would need that? Gosh. That went into speed, which slightly okay, but yeah. Wait, was I dumbass and I just did something? I just upgraded an energy rune, and I think okay, I did put it over here. I was about to say, like, why the hell? Where's the thing that I just upgraded? ambo. Now, to be more effective with this... Oh, wow, that actually kind of went well. Because it went heavily into the HP side. So, kind of shove that on you. So, the best way to actually approach any sort of rune upgrading, especially if you don't have a lot of mana stone, you go +3, +6. If it doesn't roll into the certain stat that you would want it to go into, you just stop upgrading it. Don't do what I'm doing right now, where it's like I'm going +15 right off the bat. What the hell? Okay. That's 19, and then 12 is gonna unlock, 15 is just you finalizing the rune. This isn't bad either, because it did roll twice into 8, 19, but that's if you have someone that's trying to go heavily into it. Not only that, the other stats are actually pretty nice. I'm gonna keep this on this guy though. But anyways, you are slightly built. The problem is you need to get that change, and then all your other substats need to be better. Like, speed's okay, but if I'm using you specifically for PvP, I need something else. But for now, I got the effect kicking in terms of getting an extra possibility of an extra turn and whatnot. For you, I think I do have some more fight runes I can shove on them from what happened earlier. So I'm gonna shove this on you for 5. I'm just gonna shove it anyways. This one, you don't even have HP on this one, but whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna shove it in. I don't care. I should care actually, but for now, just so I can use this dude. There it is. And not only that, I need to finalize him in terms of that. There's this unit as well that I need to work on. So yeah, I got the Vikings lined up. They're all 5 stars. I don't know if I actually have some other stuff going on. And yeah, as you can see, they did a few runs and then they started to get their butt handed to them. So this could be workable if I roll into crit rate, but if it doesn't, then it's not really that great. This could be something for some other unit. Don't know who, but Fatal with HP main stat, not that great. And then this, if it rolls into crit damage 3 times, great, but that's a 33% chance, and some other low chance of it too, for it to happen again twice. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this, and hopefully next episode I get right into me trying to push for these certain stuff. The other issue I got is I don't have any artifacts on some of these units. And I guess for now, with Belladonna, to try to use them, I might as well upgrade something. I guess I can upgrade this. And it goes into the stuff that I don't want it to go into, but... yeah, not really ideal in terms of building it like this. You do want some accuracy, but you don't need it to be 100. 100 would be nice if you're able to do it indirectly through the main stat, but... that needs to be an HP stat, not the accuracy stat. And I think that should be it. I might actually need to look at you and figure out what I got in terms of with runes, because I have a lot of them. That's actually shit because it's main stat. And I think you're supposed to be on the HP, not wherever I got you on. And this is not a good piece to really... well... I guess I can work with that. And it's also on a focus piece too. No, I don't need any more rune space. For this one, it's Swift, Focus, Speed, HP, yeah. So I don't have a... once again, I think that's the issue. I don't have an HP focus set. I have attack, but not focus. Or HP. What is it? You don't have 100% accuracy. If I take you out, I'm gonna have to find a... Nope. I could put it in there, but I'm losing a good chunk of it. However... how much accuracy do I really have on you? 20, 13, 33, 33. There's none here. 33 plus 13. 46. 46 plus 7. 46 plus 7. 53. Wait a sec, I did something wrong. 20. 33. 40. 53. Huh? 53 plus... How am I getting 98%? I'm doing a math wrong, or I'm not seeing something. Someone has... This is 13%. 2 of these don't even have any accuracy stats. This gives 20 if I have 2 of them, and I do. 20 plus 13. 33. 33 plus 7. 40. 40 plus 13 is 53. So how am I getting 98%? I'm confused on that part. Unless I'm not looking at something and I'm doing math wrong. How are you 98%? Oh, wait. I bet you someone of this... No. No. Alright, someone enlighten me on this. I'm confused to how am I getting 98 when I'm not seeing that pop up through my calculations. I'm very confused. Anyways, that is it for this episode. I'll fine-tune Lola in a bit. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I do have you. I forgot also I got Will Runes. I'm a dummy. Oh, gosh. Actually, no. This help out because I could just easily swap it out like this. And then the speed one with that one. This is actually a whole lot better. No, defense. No. Main flat stat. Nope. Get rid of it. And then I think for you, yeah, you do have that. And then you got this stuff too. But I think I can give you something better. I said I was going to end it, but I guess it's going to go to the hour mark. If I can roll into... It went into crit damage. That's not what I wanted it to do. It rolled all over the place, which is not as great. Well, yeah, still not as great. Speed, accuracy, that. Okay, I'll leave it as it is because I really don't have anything better than this. I think I'll leave this one as it is too. Yeah, and then this one. Yeah, I'll leave it as it is as well. And then there's these units which I really can't do much with because... Well, the damage dealing ones will be stuck on Fatal and Blade if possible. But in terms of getting Rage, right now, the only one that's spoiled like that is Kro. Other than that, all the other units have to try to work with what I give them. This one, I'm going to need to fine-tune that one. And then now I'm building up all these other units too, so yeah. Alright, that is it. I'm going to do a bit more stuff off-screen, but thank you guys for watching. It's a long one. It's a lot of rune talk, but hopefully with this out of the way, I can now focus on doing some progression. See you guys in the next one. Peace.